Okay, everybody, hello and welcome to yet another stream. This time Star Trek Online. Got a new season just come out, so let's start playing through this new mission. As you can see, here we have the event. It's brand new, just launched about 2-3 hours ago. And as you can see, not played it through yet. So let's go for the Curse of Phrygia? Phrygia? I don't know. Right, let's get playing.
I repeat, this is Captain Ezri Dax. I'm calling on you at the recommendation of Director Hugh from the Borg Cooperative. The species known as the Chimerans have taken over the Midas Array. I am stationed on the array, but all attempts at first contact and diplomacy have failed. The Chimerans are hostile and have corrupted the array's comms. I repeat, cannot abandon my post. Backup is required immediately.
Alright, so that's the mission briefing. And yeah, let's see. We'll see the following. That's 16,000 XP, 14,325 experience, a very rare space item, daily progress in the 16th anniversary event, that's how you know I've not done this yet, and an operator outfit. Okay, let's let's get started. Let's accept it.
You can count on my support and guidance.
Okay, good to know. And yeah, I knew where the mission was, so I thought I'd just save some time and be here already. We're at this area of the map. There's the Bajoran system, Cardassia, and we're here at the Midas Array. Right, let's begin.
Glad you made it, and relieved. The level of environmental corruption down here is... and comms are still disrupted. Can you hear?
Captain Dax, the signal is still weak, but I can hear you. Where is the Aventine?
No time to explain. I recommend yellow alert. The Chimerans have placed beacons in the system to summon more of their kind.
I'm going to turn down the game audio just a touch. That should hopefully not be quite as hot. Showing about a little too loud on my end, but that should be okay. Right. Captain Dax, we'll deal with the beacons.
Clear the system and stay alert. Those beacons are emitting a powerful psionic signal.
Alright. Number 1, First Officer, launch all fighters. Separate the attack craft. Go to combat spread. Wingmen. Okay, we have some Chimeran crap. Assists.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, we're not, but yeah.
Screech, squirm. The Zanresi feast on the thrill of your despair. Your vessel will be absorbed, devoured, every piece of matter consumed.
I don't think so. Singularity core? No, I don't think so.
Midas array sensors indicate you've destroyed a beacon. Keep it up. The array beam is a tri-quantum pulse wave. It's holding that unstable portal open.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to turn down the game sound just a touch more, although that should be probably a little more bearable. You know what? Should all just head back in, get a little bit of repair, rearm. Getting there.
From hull to husk, your vessel will be dissected. No, contorted. No, consumed.
The array is picking up on an energy spike originating from the multiversal portal.
Okay. I need to know that why. Okay, that should be a bit better. Seems my adjusting the volume on here's not on OBS wasn't working, so okay. Head back to the barn to rearm and repair. Get a bit closer, inch up.
Borg vessel incoming. Its quantum signature matches our universe, but it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship. Devour, consume.
Okay.
Feasting, stretching, devouring whole.
I don't want to know about you devouring any holes. Alright. Let's blow the crap out of it. Fighters, off you go. Have a grab well. You know what? Let's Hydra it.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comms, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
That was nice.
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
Yeah, that's right. My crew and I were present when it was created in that system, alongside Admiral Kumarke and Captain Neth Parr. Things didn't exactly go as planned.
Well, let's act fast. We need more data on that multiversal portal to shut it down. And without support on the ground, I won't be able to get the technology aboard the array that's holding it open.
The pseudopolis yard scans show the portal has been corrupted by psionic energy. We could perform a chronometric dating and drift analysis.
to replicate the conditions that led to the portal's creation and allow us to reverse engineer that process. Creative and worth a shot. Can you transfer me the data in real time?
Disrupted comms might cause delays or fragmentation, but that should be possible. I'll gather the data. Let's go examine this portal. Take us in, ship. Be on guard. That'll all do. Right. Sign station. Scan the portal.
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That timestamp correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. Scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave. If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that. Hang on. Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature. Brace yourself. Something's coming through. Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated. Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2. The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, just peachy.
I'm critically outnumbered. Need you to beam down here. And don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers.
Never heard that before. Safety in numbers, yeah. Safety in smaller numbers? No. Captain, that shuttle had a pilot. I can't leave them or their body behind. Starfleet General Orders.
And I'd never ask you to, but chances of survival are very low. As are mine if you don't make it down here soon. Act fast.
Yeah. Alright. Helm, plot a course for that shuttle. Hang in there, Dax. We'll be there soon. Alright. Get there quick. Then. Careful we don't end up hitting that beam like that shuttle did. That'll do. Give us a scan on it. Scan results. Vessel identification, Danube-class runabout. Sensor analysis. Vessel does not match standard Starfleet registry protocols. Catastrophic event reports. Breached core resulting in ship-wide systems failures and structural collapse. Residual effects. Elevated residual energy in the subspace theta bands, typically associated with psionic phenomena. Biosignatures, 0. Recovered components. Neural navigation interface system, irreparable. Last accessed 1 year, 5 months, 78 days ago. Recovered transmission log. Sender, unknown. Recipient, the stoppage yard. Duration, 15.83 seconds. Status, partial data recovery, 78% intact. Print last known log entry. Damn it, comms are jammed. I repeat, this is Tegan. The shuttle's about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2, 1, now. So, no life signs or biological remains have been detected. Perhaps she transported in time. Who knows? Alright, let's beam down. I'm just taking one of you. Ecolixton, you're with me. Ew.
Good. I see you made it aboard. However, your bridge officer is missing. Something caused your pattern to shift midstream. You've materialized in the wrong location. Signal is distant. Unfortunately, comms are still compromised. Likely to improve as you get closer. You'll need to find me in the shuttle bay. I'm in the middle of an experiment. Confirm some suspicions I've carried for a while now. Good luck, and stay alert.
Don't worry, Captain. The Alliance didn't send me in empty-handed. I'm a Jem'Hadar. We've got access codes and schematics at our disposal. See you soon. Right. Look around first. Okay. Not seeing a whole lot of anything. Let's unlock that door. Let's take it slow and steady. We don't know what's out there. Didn't mean to do that. It's just...
Everything all right? The Dax symbiont picked up on a psionic reverberation.
That... Ooh. Do we have something actually scary then? The last time was What Lies Beneath. Playthrough of which you can see on my YouTube channel as part of the Lobsang Lud Chronicles. We did just have Friday the 13th the other day. Just Starfleet cargo. Couldn't get any more generic if you tried. Okay, there's something over there. That's it. Equipment and dry storage only. Lift with your knees. To analyze this device.
Focal interface activated. Chimeran neural processor linked to tricorder matrix. Unit calibrated for Chimeran psionic subspace frequency and localized data acquisition.
Okay. List your properties.
Neural processor properties. Psionic activity detection. Environmental threat assessment. Foreign body analysis.
Okay.
Focal interface activated.
Review command log.
Neural processor command log. Consume. 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 Destroy. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
And then an unending stream of chaotic commands issued to this drone before its demise threatened to overheat the modified tricorder. Most of the directives are contradictory, some are unintelligible, and all are better left uninvestigated.
Vocal interface activated.
So it's like a Borg
Chimera
neural
neuron
processor.
linked to tricorder
Useful.
matrix.
Okay, let's go. Watch our corners. That looks... Okay, we can't actually touch it, but... Starfleet personnel only, by order of Starfleet Security Directive 47-00A, have your identification ready. Let's unlock the door. What was that? Jesus. Scared the ever-loving piss out of me. Get that gun up. Core room. Locked. Yeah. Locked.
Psionic activity is increasing in your location. Caution advised.
Your thoughts, feelings, fears are irrelevant. You stand before a legion of death. You will be devoured, swallowed whole.
Yeah, you're not very strong, are you? Maybe stick to hitting on doctors. Just set them on fire.
You're on the right path. Comms are improving. Signal is getting closer. Heads up. Second signal heading for the ship. Stay sharp.
I'm on my way. Okay, let's remodulate while we got a chance. don't think we're in Kansas anymore. What's this? Systems failure. Unit breach. Engineering console alpha core room. Status critical malfunction. Diagnostics. Operation anomaly detected. Analysis. Unauthorized subroutine. Ethereum universe quantum signature. Emergency protocol. Isolate unit and notify Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Yeah, that's going to happen. Access breach. Primary antenna control. Console override. Accepted. Not Starfleet standard. Diagnostics. Foreign matter detected. Analysis. Protomatter. Current universe quantum signature. Initiate lockdown protocols and secure the infected area. Well, we'll try. There's just me, though. Remote supplemental log. Corrupted visual interface, irregular hum, and impaired performance. Console has been sabotaged by Ethereum subroutines. Let's take that sabotage out. Oh, we've got an optional done. Okay. What's this? We already saw that. Okay. Let's unlock the door then. Yep. Okay, green light. Let's go. Combat roll. There's where we were before, the broken thing, so something's around here. Something. Analyze Chimerian pustule. Something happening. Pustule goop slowed.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Static. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo. Properties. Psionic emissions. Viscous retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitrotoluene charges. Store. Cryogenic suspension capsule at 77 Kelvin. Warning. Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of the source pustule.
Okay, so we shoot to kill or collect to store. Understood. Let's collect it. Oh. Give me a hand. You weren't much of a hand. This has given me Half-Life vibes. You know, the head crabs and that.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is
Right.
strong. You're almost here. You'll need to take the turbo lift to get to the shuttle bay. I had to seal the doors in your area.
I meant to collect that. I didn't realize that was what it was. On my way, though. This is kind of spooky, kind of horrible looking. I'm getting shivers. Pustule.
Environmental risk level has increased. Caution advised.
Open your mind. Surrender your soul. We will absorb you. Inhabit you.
That's 3 collected and 1 accidentally blown up. Okay, we made it to the turbo lift. Wasn't he here a second ago? Alright, let's go to the shuttle bay.
Great, you made it. Over here. Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it. Stand back. No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them. You're... me. Ezri. Haven't heard that in a while. It's Operator Z now. Has been for years. Well, I'll be damned. So this is what's on the other side of that portal. Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming? Reinforcements? There's nothing but decay on my side of the fence. Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Borg. You were allied with the Jean Resi. Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also... Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat. But as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help. Heads up. We've got company.
Lovely.
We can't let them take over the array.
We feast on your fear, your futility. Entropy is inevitable.
I'm not leaving a single one of these bastards standing. Not in my universe, and not in this one.
Got blow up another pustule.
It's good. How are you and Admiral Kumarke hold?
Wanted to check the items first. Absolute junk. Okay.
It's good to see you again. I regret accepting help from the Ethereans so quickly. I'm sure many agree. I thought I had gotten pretty good at reading people over the years, but trust the Borg to fool any of us once in a while. Do you want to talk about our last meeting?
I would like that.
How are you and Admiral Kumarke holding up since our last encounter with the Borg?
Let's see. I'm doing well, so is Admiral Market. I've had some setbacks. I'm well, Breck, of the concerns you once had. I think she's doing better. I'm not sure who to trust. I think we both need help. I'll just say we're both good.
The Aventine is being stripped of Etherean upgrades and diagnosed for sabotage with the help of Director Hugh and the Cooperative. I boarded the array with a shuttle and my advance team. I didn't want my arrival to seem imposing. This started off as a low-risk recon mission with the intent of engaging in peaceful first contact, not combat. So much for that.
Speaking of recon, what else have you learned about the Chimerans?
Tactical data acquired by the Alliance now confirms the Chimerans exhibit patterns of targeted aggression towards Borg variants from other quantum universes. They are also strongly drawn to protomatter. My research also reveals that a Chimeran's genetic framework is dominant in its expression, nullifying any Etherean genomic contributions. In short, they're immune to fusion and manipulation.
Okay, so I'm guessing the Ethereans probably figured that out too. So, why are the Chimerans attacking the Midas Array?
The million Latinum question that I happen to have an answer to. I located an unlicensed stock of protomatter containers in the primary antenna control room. They're flocking to it. I'm not sure how it got there or why they're interested in it. Maybe Operator Z can enlighten us before we move on. Anything you can share is valuable to us. Well, the Jean Ressi were Borg long before they were Trill. In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously.
Huh. Tell me more?
What do you want to know?
Why'd the Trill create an army?
When our world was one of the last standing against the Borg, desperate times called for desperate measures. An augmented army seemed like the only viable solution. What do you want to know?
Who spearheaded this project?
One of our brightest scientists, an egotistical Nakaj, created a protomatter-based serum and worked together with the Symbiosis Commission to experiment on select hosts and symbionts.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
How are your people recruited?
The Commission helped track down some of our best symbionts, and by that I mean symbionts whose former hosts had stood the test of time, fought in countless wars, and thwarted previous Borg onslaughts. They were resilient and ruthless in equal measure. What do you want to know?
What went wrong?
The Symbiosis Commission used a protomatter-based serum on the symbionts that was supposed to heighten their psionic abilities and provide them with biological tools to resist assimilation. Instead, it drove them to madness. And the Borg absorbed that madness when they one day broke through our world's defenses and assimilated all of Trill. What do you want to know?
What part did you play in this?
The Commission used the Tegan family's mining company to facilitate the extraction and stabilization of protomatter across our entire galaxy, and then used it to experiment on my people. When it became clear their project had gone wrong, it was already too late. The Borg were on their way. What do you want to know?
No, I think I have all the information I need.
How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a firm footing in your universe? And what about our allies? Starfleet, the Federation, the Borg Cooperative. The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the incursion of 2409, when they invaded the Vega colony. The crew of the USS Aventine, one of Starfleet's finest, was tasked with a crucial mission. They abandoned the ship when the Borg boarded them. Their mission was unsuccessful. According to reports, anyway.
The Vega colony mission, that's, I believe also what we've done. Possibly. Or maybe just about to do. So, the USS Aventine.
I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that sector. But of course, you never made it because you left. I wonder who captained the Aventine.
I get the sense this might be a conversation for another time. Speaking of captains, do these Chimeran Borg have a queen?
As far as I can tell, they're just a horde without a head, and no one to guide them. Trust no one who wishes to be their queen or otherwise control them. They can't be controlled, and they can't be bargained with. Striving to do so only ends in death. Now these Borg seek out protomatter as sustenance without knowing why. I don't know how so much of it ended up aboard your array. There's none of it left in my universe.
Okay. Understood. Before we go, you recognize me, right? You know, earlier?
You're right. This might be hard to believe, but I owe you. The other you. Back in my universe, your counterpart was one of the leaders of the uprising. You fought alongside me in the faction wars of 2411. On the eve of the fall of the Federation, you gave your life in battle to protect me from an incoming blow. So even though I'm eager to get to Trill, I'm just as eager to repay you. Any version of you. You've got my word. Lead the way.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. It'll take time to process. So, Captain Dax, what's the plan?
Fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the tri-quantum beam and close that multiversal portal. Let's hope we find your bridge officer along the way. I'll also be collecting Chimeran pustules. Director Hugh of the Cooperative is calling in a favor. Actually, I could use a hand, if you see any along the way.
I've killed like 2 of them. But I'll think about it.
And turn off that tricorder's voice output, would ya? We're practically announcing our next move to the enemy.
Okay, good point. Let's go. Go to lower decks. Okay, let's investigate the shuttle bay, though. Anything here? No. Seems like a big hole over there. Oh, there's something over here. A pad. Access clearance level 3. Docking record for the Midas Array Subspace Relay Station Deck 5. Docking records. Engineering, Lieutenant Commander Ruiz. Science Division, Lieutenant Commander Flores. Tactical Division, Lieutenant Commander Minchev. Print log, arrival and departure of assigned Starfleet officers performing routine diagnostics. Security breach detected on Deck 4. Primary antenna control malfunctions observed. Additional diagnostics recommended. Priority high. So the Midas Array doesn't have permanent personnel, but it seems like Starfleet officers perform routine checkups on occasion. Anything else? No. are you doing?
I've managed to locate your bridge officer's position. We'll be with them in no time.
Copy that. We need the support. Let's be as bold as Boiler and go to the lower decks. Hey! Ecolixtan. Right, let's collect these pustules.
Your officer might need shore leave after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier. Don't leave any of those pustules behind. Who knows what they could turn into?
Let's collect them. Let's unlock the door.
Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways.
Symbiosis is inescapable. There is no protection but chaos.
These parasites are beyond hope. They only deal in destruction. There's a storeroom nearby. Call it a shortcut.
Collect these pustules. Alright, let's move on.
You will be consumed.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Corrupted dirtbags.
Well, that was close. My health was getting kind of low.
We've made it this far. There's no turning back. We're closing in on primary antenna control, and I'm not sure what awaits us there. Can we still count on you, Z? My loyalties lie with your friend. But I could make an exception.
Lucky us then. Let's keep moving. hypo. I did notice this going. Let's do this optional. We've been doing all the optionals anyway, as best we can.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Status. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform.
That's the wrong audio file.
20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo.
So it's a Chimeran tendril, dormant, 40% multicellular.
Viscous retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitrotoluene charges. Store. Cryogenic suspension capsule. Store at 77 Kelvin. Warning. Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of the source pustule.
Alright, so it's a Chimeran tendril, it's dormant, 40% multicellular, 40% cybernetic augmentation, 15% unidentifiable biofilm, and 5% unknown. It's a suspended biomass, obstructs visibility by 10%, mild corrosion upon contact. Long-term exposure to heat or acidic compounds will do it. Size exceeds cryonic suspension capacity. Well, I've got me a exothermic induction field. So let's log that. Ding ding ding. Is that doing us any combat damage? No. Okay, let's go unlock the door and move on.
We're almost there. Stick together, everyone.
Okay, yeah, this is very atmospheric and also very Half-Life. Egg crabs, everything. It's just spooky.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
You must join. Join and never leave.
I'm not joined now, and I never will be. Request denied, asshole.
Auto rifle, don't need. Spiced tea, no thanks. Chateau Picard, no. Clearly get thirsty very easily. Okay. To unlock this door. Ready? Plasma grenade. Nice.
Operator, look out! Are you all right? I'll be fine. Let's take these vermin out.
Fine by me.
We have to take down this Chimeran so we can get to the beam.
We are Shamresi. We are one. We are many. We are all.
You are nothing. You will never know happiness or pain.
The abyss gives. Its promise endless. Symbiosis frees the bloated mind.
Quick, heal me.
That's it. That's all of them. We did it. If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran pustules over to the Cooperative via one of the consoles in this room.
Ah, just some crappy armor. Right. Anything else of any value around here? No.
If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran pustules over to the Cooperative via one of the consoles in this room, then Director Hugh can get started on his research. This can't wait. Z, watch my back. I'll reverse the polarity of that beam and close up the portal. Time to say goodbye to the hellhole you came from.
Yeah. No time to waste. Let's go. Transfer the data. Transport. Okay, let's transmit. Ooh, yeah. Dilithium ore.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the polarity. Something's not lining up.
Okay. I'm going to run a spectral analysis to isolate polarity drift.
The polarity has been reversed, but something's wrong. This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one option here.
I suggest we travel to the other side. What do you think, Z? Z? I just saw she collapsed.
Her vitals are deteriorating, and fast. This is it. There's no reversing a Shanres infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation. This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor. That bastard? Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who? Who will come for you? Z? Just end it. Happy to die. Like I said, I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Ezri. I know. She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal. A Chimeran Unimatrix in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding. This dimension has fallen to the Borg. Is that the Harmony? And another tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet. Long-range sensors indicate the Harmony's weapons platform is dormant. But if you ask me, we can never be too careful.
Right. Chips, I want you to launch, but stay ready for quick deployment. Okay, Ezri. Yeah, we need to disable that beam. Let's get this over with. Launch strike craft. Wingman. Prepare for orders.
The Harmony looks a little different since my last encounter with it.
Okay, double shot torpedoes. Okay, fighters, go, go, go.
Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
No.
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony's shields with their psionic beams. We'll need to target the beacons first to get through that shield. These pustules are emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational system. Hang on. The Harmony is teleporting.
Launch more fighters. Now let's attack it from the side. Take them on one at a time.
The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the hive beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
Why such discord?
That's it. Shield is down. Target the Harmony.
Go on.
Heads up. The Harmony is teleporting again.
Okay. Shuttle return to rearm.
Let's take those beacons out and finish what we started.
Twist the mind. Break it, bend it, warp it. To absorb is to ascend. No void
What are the hollow ships?
can control
The shield is down. Time to target the Harvey.
Okay, should have got it.
The portal is coming. We need to go to full impulse before your ship gets torn apart by a proto-matter shockwave. I'm receiving a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately.
Okay.
The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
And audience?
Together, we can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy and prevail. Perfection requires strength.
Okay. I guess. Are you suggesting an alliance?
They're afraid. Afraid of the Etherians and the Chimerans.
Okay. Sounds like it. How do we know we can trust you?
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection. A threat has been posed to perfect and imperfect beings of this universe. Your survival demands that you assist us. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
Well, wait. Hang on.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiation.
An audience sounds like a Queen's Gambit.
Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if we would have survived without you. I know we couldn't save her, but at least we saved the Midas Array. That's gotta count for something.
Speaking of Ezri Tegan, do you want to take her back to Trill? To your family?
No. She worked alone. If you could beam her over, I think the Aventine would like to host a burial amongst the stars for the operator. Even though she hadn't been in Starfleet for a long time, by the sounds of it, Z was still a hero. We owe her that much.
I think she would have liked that. Consider it done.
Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery. I don't know what's more unsettling. A mirror Borg unimatrix in fluidic space, or a Jean Ress one in the Chimeran reality.
I think, yeah, the Chimeran reality probably is worse.
I feel strange. Meeting yourself, watching yourself die, and being part of that choice. That's harder than I can describe. But harder yet was coming face to face with this devastating alternate reality. Who's to say what would have happened in our universe had I left Starfleet, and what might have happened in hers had she decided to stay? I guess we'll never know. How are you holding up?
I don't know. Don't think more to her and her from us brings us heartbroken. Yeah, in my life, I'm a Jem'Hadar. I mean, come on. In my life, there's no time to grieve. I can't let emotions cloud my judgment.
You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect on. This has been a lot. I'm not sure I even have the words to describe it. Let's keep in touch. Stay safe out there.
Okay. You too, Dax. Let's walk right to the portal. Oh no, we did miss the array. Turn this mission in and get the rewards.
Thank you again for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that the Midas array is secure and free of Chimerans, comms in the area are back online, and the Alliance is sending over a unit. Cleanup and protomatter confiscation. By closing the unstable portal to the Chimeran universe, we managed to buy ourselves some time. However, I've already received reports of Chimeran incursions surfacing in other systems. Perhaps someone should consider meeting with the Borg Collective in some capacity. I know an alliance founded on the basis of fear of a common enemy can be risky, but it might be the only shot we have against the Etherians and the Chimerans. As for me, I'll be heading to Trill. I've got a word of warning for the Symbiosis Commission, should they ever be inclined to experiment with joining in protomatter in our universe. Director Hugh is meeting me there. We're hoping our combined research will convince them to put some new laws in place. Until we meet again.
Alright, and our fallen reward is 16,000 XP, 14,000 expertise, random rare space item reward, progress, and an outfit. Woo! Pretty clothes. Tactical TCO subspace infuser. Not good. That's for a transwarp. Transphasic torpedoes, I think, isn't it? Tricobalts. Okay. Which I don't use. Now let's see, what are the specials for this event? We got Belly of the Beast. That's a new one. Devil's Heart. Oh, that's the three rooms one. Royal Flush. That's defeat using Undine to defeat Borg. And Shattered Piece. Can't actually remember which one that one is. I'm tempted just to try this one out and give this a quick run through.
Thanks for joining me aboard the Midas Array. Let's get you up to speed. The Chimerans, a suspected variant of the Borg from yet another universe, have boarded part of the array. I was sent here to study them, but it's clear they're hostile towards us. I'm afraid our attempts at communication have not been effective.
Got it. Tell me everything I need to know.
Their horde has a particularly dangerous specimen in it. I'm calling it the Apex, who patrols the array and is invulnerable to our weapons. It'll emit a psionic field, so you'll know when it's near. Avoid it at all costs. Don't think twice. Just run.
Just run? Okay.
Well, you can also set up neural disruption traps around the array and hope the Apex bites. They'll stun it briefly, but it's a temporary distraction at best. So don't bet all your luck on it.
Copy that.
To help you, I'll set up some occlusion zones. Take down these chimeras and override four security interlink nodes on this deck. You'll need to take the stairs to find the first interlink node. The Apex has set its sights on you. You'll need to get creative.
Whoops.
Look out for shield symbols. You'll be safe from the Apex inside the occlusion zone.
Personal shield losing go.
I got splattered. All of us here. Remodulate.
The final interlink node has been overridden. You can head back to the shuttle bay. Everything okay? Take the turbo lift to the next deck.
Okay. That's half of it done. This was a hard TFO.
Good, you made it. The primary antenna control room on this deck houses a modified isoboramine stream that can disrupt the Chimeran leader's internal defenses, making it vulnerable to our attacks.
Okay, guess it's locked. How do we access it?
To access that room, you'll need to clear the path by overriding 4 more interlink nodes on my research shows Chimerans not only affect officers present in order to bypass, but tap into them.
Dang. Couldn't run fast enough. An occlusion zone. Okay. Run away! Another kill. I have a feeling we're not going to make the optional.
Great. You've overridden 2 interlink nodes. Just 2 more left.
So we failed the optional. Surprised we failed the optional because this is hard.
All interlink nodes have been overridden. Head to primary antenna control. I get the feeling we'll need some help after all of this. I'm calling for backup. Director Hugh, this is Captain Ezri Dax, requesting reinforcements at the Midas Array.
Copy that, Ezri. I'm sending over a recommendation on who to call in. Good luck.
Okay, leading the way.
The Horde is summoning a swarm of chimerans.
You will be consumed and become genres.
Quick, target the apex with the isoboramine stream. Damn, the apex is invulnerable again. Take out that swarm in the meantime.
No host can contain the genres.
The isoboramine is lingering. The apex can't maintain its shield. It seems frenzied.
Did it?
I think you and your task force just bought us all some time. Without your assistance, the Midas Array would have been lost to the Chimerans by now. That said, our efforts haven't stopped more of them from beaming onto other decks. They're targeting the antennae and comm systems. Something else is going on here. I suggest you report back to command. The shuttle bay is secure now, and I need to stay and continue my research. The Alliance will send over the Cooperative's recommended backup, so I'll be in good hands. Thanks for your help. You've all been invaluable.
Right, let's see what the scoring was for that. Base rewards 80. Survival bonus, we didn't escape the apex at all. We did it in the time, so 140 marks. I think we just did it in time.
I think you and your task force just bought us all some time.
Alright. That was a really difficult TFO. So, new TFO, Belly of the Beast. Yeah, so... Was that Belly of the Beast? Yes. That was just a tad difficult. Not uneasy. Is there a hard level? No. Thank. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how we would have managed the harder levels. Hmm. Yeah, Whoopsie, right here. This adorable little creature. Might be the cutest thing you've ever seen in the galaxy. For those who know, the moose is actually a terrifying predator that sucks out the bones of what it eats. Its never-ending appetite and will leisurely pursue its prey with its slow-moving gait. Oopsie's tiny mouth can stretch beyond its frame to showcase the large fangs inside its mouth. So it summons your Moopsie, this adorable thing, right? Right. When summoned, the Moopsie will slowly waddle towards its targets. When close enough, the Moopsie may leap onto the target and bite it with its terrifying fangs. After biting the target, the Moopsie will slurp at its bones, instantly killing humanoids who are unaware of its true biology. Runs you for up to 5 minutes, but can be targeted and defeated by enemies prior. Moopsie! We're at space dock then. So... Oh, this Sol system thing is so long to load. Oh, and they've upgraded space dock to match Picard. Not actually been here since the upgrade. Oh, we're clear to dock. We're at thruster speed. Thrusters to maximum. The inside of space dock's not changed, just the outside.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house feel so ignored.
The next question is, which instance are you on? I'm on 7, but 7's full.
Construction technicians needed on deck 37. Transporter technician to room 1232. Incursion reported in the Andor system. All available ships, please prepare for departure. Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
Okay, I've gone to space dock, map 30.
Officers leaving Earth space dock must double check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items will be disposed of. Security team, report to docking bay 6. Officers leaving Earth space dock must double check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items.
And hello there. Probably had another channel. Ah, there we go. So, we want to do a fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, time log here, but you know, always around if you want to run some missions at some point another night. Co-op our way through a bunch of them. Not tonight though, it's getting a little on the late side. I have early starts. Alright, see you off the stream.
This is...
Okay, so yeah, after we've done the TFO, we've done the mission. That's the new content. I think. Is it all the new content? Yep. And you know, patrols which come out of the events. Yeah, well, that's about it for this stream, this video, and yeah, that's the new content. Now, if only I'd not burst those pustules, I bet there would have been an award or something in it for you. So until I can get around to you know, doing some more of the Temporal Adventures of Lobsang Lud. Yeah, couldn't help myself, sorry. Yeah, until I get around to that, yeah, maybe doing another Star Trek stream this Saturday when they are... Actually, no, I won't. I have something else planned. But, you all have fun, take care, and I'll see you around the universe. And remember, live long and prosper.